Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history of one of the world's most iconic automobile manufacturers, BMW. When you think of luxury cars, there's a good chance that BMW is one of the first names that come to mind. Known for their sleek design, high performance, and undeniable luxury, BMW has established itself as a leader in the automotive industry. But how did BMW become the giant it is today? It's a story of innovation, resilience, and an unrelenting commitment to excellence, a journey that spans over a century. BMW wasn't always about cars. In fact, the company began in 1916 with a very different focus: aviation. BMW, which stands for Bayerische Motorenwerke or Bavarian Motor Works, was originally founded as an aircraft engine manufacturer during World War I. The origins can be traced back to Rapp Motorenwerke, a company that was restructured and renamed as BMW. During the war, there was a strong demand for reliable aircraft engines, and BMW quickly earned a reputation for building powerful and dependable ones. Their engines became known for their efficiency and capability at high altitudes, something that set them apart during this critical time. One of their most famous designs, the BMW 3A engine, became highly regarded in aviation circles for its reliability and innovation. However, like many companies of the time, BMW's focus on aviation was short-lived. After the war, the Treaty of Versailles imposed strict restrictions on Germany, which included a prohibition on producing aircraft and aircraft engines. This was a huge blow to BMW, as their primary business had just been made illegal. But rather than accepting defeat, BMW adapted to the circumstances and sought out new avenues for growth. In the years following the war, BMW found itself at a crossroads. The ban on producing aircraft engines forced the company to pivot, and they did so by focusing on different forms of engines, specifically engines for motorcycles and automobiles. This would prove to be a defining moment in BMW's history. In 1923, BMW introduced its very first motorcycle, the R32. This wasn't just any motorcycle, it was a game changer. The R32 featured a revolutionary flat-twin boxer engine and a shaft drive, both of which became hallmarks of BMW's motorcycle division for years to come. The design was not only innovative, but also functional, giving BMW an edge in performance and durability. BMW's success in the motorcycle world helped them stay afloat during tough economic times and laid the groundwork for the company's eventual transition into the automobile market. But before BMW could fully make that leap, they had to endure another period of uncertainty, one that would test their resilience and ability to adapt once again. By the late 1920s, BMW was ready to expand beyond motorcycles and into the automobile market. The timing couldn't have been better. With Germany's economy beginning to stabilize, there was a growing demand for affordable, reliable cars. Sensing an opportunity, BMW made a pivotal move. They acquired the struggling automobile work Eisenach company in 1928. This acquisition marked BMW's official entry into the automotive industry. Their first car, the BMW 315, wasn't an original design, but rather a licensed version of the British Austin 7. While it may not have been entirely groundbreaking, the 315th was an important stepping stone for BMW. It allowed them to establish themselves in the competitive automotive market and build a foundation for future innovation. The 315th was a small, practical, and economical car, qualities that resonated with consumers at the time. It helped BMW gain a foothold in the market and provided the company with the experience and knowledge needed to develop their own line of cars. It was the beginning of what would become a long and successful journey in the automobile world. As the 1930s rolled around, BMW began to solidify its identity as a car manufacturer. The company moved away from producing licensed designs and started creating its own cars, showcasing their engineering prowess and commitment to performance. One of the most significant models from this era was the BMW 303, introduced in 1933. The BMW 303 was a milestone for several reasons. It was the first BMW to feature the iconic kidney grille, a design element that would become synonymous with the brand. It was also the first BMW to be powered by an inline six-cylinder engine, a configuration that would become a staple of the company's lineup for decades to come. The 303 was more than just a car. It was a statement of intent. BMW was no longer content with being just another car manufacturer. They were setting their sights on becoming a leader in innovation and performance. Throughout the 1930s, BMW continued to build on this momentum, producing a series of cars that emphasized speed, style, and engineering excellence. The BMW 328, introduced in 1936, was a prime example. It quickly became one of the most successful sports cars of its time, dominating races across Europe and earning BMW a reputation for producing high-performance vehicles. Just as BMW was hitting its stride in the automotive world, the outbreak of World War II changed everything. Once again, BMW found itself pivoting back to its roots, producing aircraft engines for the German military. During the war, BMW became a key supplier of engines for fighter planes, including the iconic Messerschmitt Bf 109. However, the company's involvement in the war effort came at a heavy cost. By the end of World War II, much of BMW's manufacturing infrastructure had been destroyed by Allied bombings, and the company was in ruins. To make matters worse, the post-war restrictions imposed on Germany prohibited BMW from producing automobiles or aircraft engines, leaving the company in a state of uncertainty. For a time, BMW survived by manufacturing household goods such as pots and pans, while also producing bicycles and other basic items. It was a humbling period for a company that had once been at the forefront of automotive innovation. But BMW wasn't content to stay down for long. Slowly but surely, they began rebuilding, focusing on motorcycles first and eventually returning to car production in the early 1950s. The 1950s marked the beginning of BMW's resurgence. The company re-entered the automotive market with the BMW 501, a large luxury sedan that showcased the company's commitment to craftsmanship and engineering excellence. While the 501 was well received for its build quality and design, it was also expensive to produce, which limited its commercial success. BMW faced significant financial difficulties during this period, and there was even talk of a potential merger with rival Daimler-Benz. However, BMW managed to stay independent, thanks in part to the success of a small, quirky car called the BMW Isetta. This tiny bubble car, which was originally designed by an Italian company, became a surprise hit in post-war Europe. Its compact size, fuel efficiency, and affordability made it a popular choice for consumers looking for an economical car. The Isetta helped BMW weather the financial storm, but it was the introduction of the Neue Klasse, new class, sedans in the early 1960s that truly marked BMW's comeback. These cars, which included the BMW 1500 and 1800, were designed to be sporty, stylish, and practical. They struck a perfect balance between performance and affordability, and they helped BMW carve out a niche in the growing market for mid-sized sedans. By the 1970s, BMW had firmly established itself as a leader in the luxury car market. The introduction of the 5 Series in 1972, followed by the 3 Series in 1975 and the 7 Series in 1976-1977, solidified BMW's reputation for producing high-quality, performance-oriented vehicles. These models became the backbone of BMW's lineup and remains some of the company's most popular cars to this day. BMW didn't stop there. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the company continued to innovate, introducing new technologies and expanding its presence in the global market. In 1994, BMW acquired the British car company Rover, although this venture proved to be short-lived. However, BMW's acquisition of the Rolls-Royce brand in 1998 was a game-changer, allowing the company to expand its reach into the ultra-luxury market. In recent years, BMW has embraced the shift toward electric vehicles and sustainability. The introduction of the BMW i3 and i8 in the 2010s marked the company's commitment to reducing emissions and embracing new technology. These models have been praised for their innovation, design, and performance, proving that BMW remains at the cutting edge of automotive engineering. BMW has come a long way since its early days, evolving into a global leader in luxury and performance vehicles. Here's a snapshot of where BMW stands today. BMW is heavily investing in electric mobility. The BMW i Series, including models like the i3 and i8, paved the way for the company's electric future. The upcoming Neue Klasse models, set to debut in 2025, will further emphasize electrification and sustainability. BMW aims to become the most sustainable car manufacturer. This includes using recycled materials, reducing CO2 emissions, and focusing on circular economy principles. BMW is integrating advanced digital technologies into its vehicles. This includes features like the BMW iDrive system, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, ADS, and over-the-air software updates. BMW continues to uphold its reputation for producing high-performance and luxurious vehicles. The M Series and the 7 Series are prime examples of BMW's commitment to driving pleasure and luxury. BMW has a strong global presence, with manufacturing plants in various countries, including Germany, the USA, China, and South Africa. The company also has a significant market share in Europe, North America, and Asia. BMW's future goals include expanding its electric vehicle lineup, achieving carbon neutrality by 2050, and continuing to innovate in the fields of autonomous driving and connectivity. BMW's journey from aircraft engines to luxury cars and now to electric and sustainable mobility showcases its ability to adapt and innovate. The story of BMW is one of resilience, adaptability, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. From its humble beginnings as an aircraft engine manufacturer to its rise as a global leader in the luxury car market, BMW has never stopped evolving. Today, the company stands as a testament to German engineering, innovation, and the power of perseverance. And as BMW continues to innovate and embrace the future, its legacy as one of the world's most iconic brands is only set to grow.